You still want the Queen as our head of state. That's the overwhelming message from a One News, Brunton poll, with her son set to touch down in just a few hours for the latest royal visit.
But the Republican movement refuses to be put off, saying the time is right for the issue to be debated in a series of referenda. Lisa Owen with the details.
In the eyes of some, this is actually a campaign race. A race for the future king to win the hearts and minds of his subjects.
The reality is this is basically like a mini election to up his popularity.
But the opposition's also out on the hustings.
We think the rules are irrelevant.
New Zealand Republic wants to drive home its message that the monarchy's based on hereditary privilege, not democracy.
You don't get a say under the monarchy. A republic's about New Zealanders being able to choose who their head of state is.
They say New Zealand could still be part of the Commonwealth, keep its flag and national anthem, and honour the Treaty of Waitangi, even host the royals, just not have a king or queen.
I think we should stay with the king and queen.
We should keep the queen. It's kind of like a cool thing to look up to, sort of.
I only know one of their names, Prince Charles. Oh, and Prince Williams, I think. But that's about it. Oh, and Prince Charles's wife's pretty hot, I must say.
Part of it's tradition, and I think it's good to have tradition.
I think we're old enough to go it alone.
And our politicians remain divided. Labour leader David Shearer supports a republic. The Prime Minister thinks otherwise.
Well, I'd absolutely vote to retain the monarchy.
So One News asked more than 1,000 voters what they think. 19% support New Zealand becoming a republic, but a whopping 74% want to keep the Queen as our head of state. 7% were unsure. Since we polled people in 2008, support for a republic's dropped 6%. During that 4-year gap, Prince William's landed in the limelight and married his princess, watched by an estimated 2 billion people worldwide.
I'd rather skip straight to Will. We need a really young blood in there now.
Charles should be king.
Why do you think that?
Well, it's his destiny, really.
Their Royal Highnesses arrive in Auckland on the last leg of their Diamond Jubilee celebration tour. It will be the heir to the throne's first visit to New Zealand with his second wife, the future Princess Consort.
I love Charles. I think he's a brilliant man.
What's he coming here? Out of who?
I must admit there's part of me that's not that interested in Charles, let alone Camilla.
And it's arguably the first real test of their relevance and popularity on New Zealand turf. Lisa Owen, One News.